morning.
Good morning. Day 8. We slept very well last night, so that was great.
Probably the warmest night on trail.
Yeah, but it was raining like all night, which was nice ambiance.
It was nice to not shift around trying to stay warm. But we are at Bly Gap, just across the border into North Carolina. Woo! With the cool looking tree. And it's
Oh yeah, we got to see the tree this morning.
Rainy, misty day, but that's all right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be rainy too much today, so we're gonna try to get some miles in. Not so much rain, but very misty still. So I'm in my rain jacket, but I think it's gonna be warm, so I'm wearing shorts. Gonna eat my last slice of pizza, and then we're gonna pack up the tent. Ain't nothing in there. Where did the logbook go? Very spooky. Getting some water. Got our water. Now we're leaving Bly Gap. This is a really cool tree. Don't mind that. That's just the flapping of my pack.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Oh, feels great. Cool. Alright, Carolina is very steep already. That did not take long. Good hiking though. Getting up there. National Forest Wilderness. Closed to motor vehicles, motorized equipment, hang gliders, oh man, and bicyclists. Woohoo! Pretty steep. A little rainy. Very lush. Yeah, not so much the rain, it's more just like the dripping off of the trees and the leaves and whatnot. But it doesn't feel too bad, especially because it's steep, creating some heat. Love these. Very cool. Shelter. Muskrat Creek Shelter. Pretty nice. Small though.
For the views, some for the artwork.
Back on trail, gone a little less than 3 miles. And we have seen nobody else. It's been very steep, but I think it should be a little bit more mellow for the evening. Still pretty wet though. Spooky. White oak stamp. More moss, but these are like little flowers. Where are we, Snake Farm?
Chunky Gal Trail number 77.
Chunky.
I don't think this is Chunky Gal Gap, but there's a sign there. It's one of my favorite signs on the AT.
11:30 now. Not too much going on. These are very opaque today, and we're just cruising. Not a lot going on. Very chill day. I think it's actually more foggy, misty, whatever now, and very wet everywhere, so we're trying to be careful and not slip on any rocks, roots, leaves, etc., etc. And we're gonna get back to it. I love these. They almost look like furry. Deep Gap and north on the AT. Over Deep Gap. It's like strange to see just like a giant parking area. No one up here today.
Yeah.
Maybe beech trees down there. Oh, birch maybe. Very pretty, looks like fall a little bit. Tons of roots on the trail today.
This is standing
standing Indian shelter. No, I think we were there at like 10 or something.
Oh, wow.
You can hear the rain hitting the tin roof. Still haven't seen one hiker today. Must be at a weird like in between where we're ahead and behind. Alright, we're at the shelter, standing Indian shelter.
Standing Indian.
Gone about 7.8. We're just making a little bit of ramen and gonna have some snacks before we keep going. It's a little chilly up here, but the day's going pretty well. Very excited about this hot chocolate on this very cool day. Bit windy up here. Got more to climb though. It is all twos today. We also need to know, is that how you spell aligned? I-L-I-G-N-E-D. Hard to spell. Anyway, back to the trail. There's been a few trees that have kind of fallen on the trail so far. I think this is like 1 or 2, 3 maybe. There's Snake Farm. Woo! Woo! Couple bonus miles, but we're here now. Very muddy. Made it to Standing Indian Mountain. Had to go back and retrace a couple steps to get someone's phone that they had dropped. It was me. Tons of down trees, or down branches all over. But it's a lot nicer today. You can hear that wind a little bit, but can't feel it, which makes such a difference. Got about 6 miles to go to the shelter. Snake Farm, do you remember the shelter name? I don't know, that's fine. To the next shelter. Looks like maybe the sun is trying to come out. A little brighter over here anyway. We also saw our first person of the day. He was walking a huge husky the opposite way. The husky was so cute. But other than that, that's all we've seen so far. So very mellow, and just getting in the miles. I think we're about, I don't know, maybe like 4.5 away, something like that. And it's mostly downhill, so we're gonna be mellow and we're gonna stay at the shelter because it's gonna rain again tonight, and I think tomorrow's gonna be very, very, very rainy. Little cheese and crackers. Definitely feeling in my feet, but we're getting there. North Carolina Wildlife Bear Sanctuary, and there are a lot of bears in the area apparently. A little bit of sunshine poking through. It's like 3:40 now. It's the first time I've seen it all day. Ooh. Past Beach Gap not too long ago. Gonna get some water in a little bit and then keep trucking along. That should be, I don't know, by the time we get to water, maybe 3 miles, less than 3 miles. But we gotta be very bear aware. What the heck are these? Go over the slug. Good call, Snake Farm. I like these guys. Love that. Back in the mist again.
Back in the mist. All day. Where'd the day go? I don't know.
Tons of downed trees. Went over a handful of them, but all over this section. What is this? Maybe somebody made it who's flip-flopping. I was thinking, yeah, 7 kilometers. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Coleman Gap, we've got 1.4 to get to Carter Shelter. And we're feeling it, but that's okay. Make a good time. This falls into the mist. There we go. I think these are so cool. They make me think of shells. Found this little notice from the Forest Service about the bear encounters here. So ours, we have Ursacs, I think they're called. So that's like helpful for keeping bears out, and then a hang. But you know, bears are smart, so we'll evaluate when we get to the shelter.
It's Carter Gap Shelter.
Carter Gap Shelter. No picnic table. And it's full.
Hello.
Home for the night. It's gonna be very rainy. That's okay. Lots of people here.